Hello everyone, we are group one and now we will discuss some questions from IELTS speaking test. So the first question is, what important changes have you experienced at your university and how did they impact you? What is your opinion, Hin Mai?
Um, one one of the most significant change of my university was the shift to online and hybrid learning during the pandemic. Instantly, these transitions had challenging because many students and professors were unfamiliar with digital learning platforms. However, over time, the university improves its online infrastructures, introduce record lectures, and provide better support for students. This change impact me positively by giving me more flexibility in managing my studies, but it also required me to develop stronger self-discipline and time management skill. Another major change was the renovations of the library. We introduced modern study areas, more digital resources, and 24/7 study space. This may greatly improve my study environment, making it more convenient and comfortable.
Let's come to the second question. So why do you think change is important for an organization for a country? And can you give an example, Gugan?
I think change is very important for both organizations and countries because it allows them to grow, improve, and stay competitive. Without change, businesses and government may struggle to keep up with new challenges, technologies, and global trends. Change helps organizations to improve their service, increase their efficiency, and adapt to the needs of people. For example, many companies today are embracing digital transformation, and businesses that used to rely on traditional methods are now using technology to improve their operation. And another good example is how banks have moved from paper-based transactions to online banking and mobile apps. This change has made banking more faster, more convenient, and more secure for customers.
And the next question, what do you find most difficult about adapting to change? What is your opinion, Thảo Hóa?
I think that there are many reasons, uh, is, explain for the argument that challenging adapting to change is quite challenging. So first of all, I think that it's people have to leave their comfort zone, like changing often require a step out of the familiar routine and then their comfort zone, their comfort environment. So people will naturally find the comfort in predictability. So adjusting to the new ways of doing things can feel uncomfortable or like make them feel overwhelming. The second the second one, I think, is that they not knowing what will happen next. Like the fear, they have a fear of the unknown. And people often fear like making mistake or not being able to handle something that will happen in the future, like something new. So this uncertainty can cause the stress and the anxieties for people. And then the second um, result, second reason is that um, change can sometimes like mean losing something valuable, such as job or home, or like sense of identity. So yeah, the fear. It's also the fear, a fear of losing things that we have before, can make it difficult to accept the change. And it's also and the change can make people feel more stressed and like have a lot of pressure. Yeah, it's also my idea about this question.
So the question 4, how do students or employees usually respond to major changes such as new rules or leadership? What do you think, Trazan?
From my perspective, so reaction to major changes can depend on how they are introduced. So some student or employee can accept change if they see the clear benefits such as improved resources or better working conditions. However, if the change are poorly communicated, they may resist them, feeling stressed or uncertain about the future. For example, when a university introduces stricter grading policy without proper explanation, some students they might initially feel like protest before gradually adapt the situation. That is my opinion. And the answer my question, do you think that is it natural for people to resist change? Why or why not? What is your opinion? Hiền Mai, Mỹ Hài. Sorry.
Yes, I think it is natural for people to resist change. This is because humans often feel comfortable with what is familiar or fear the risk associated with the unknown. Change can bring uncertainty, cause stress, and require significant effort to adapt. However, some people are willing to embrace change if they clearly see its benefits. Is my opinion.
Let's come to the next question. Some people believe that too many changes can be harmful. So, do you agree or disagree with this notion? What is your opinion? Hiền Mai.
Uh, I I agree that change can be harmful if they happen too frequently or without proper planning. For example, in my university, there was a period when they frequently changed the curriculum structure and course requirement. This make many students confused about which course they need to take and disrupt their academic plans. Some students even have to extend the study because they required courses were removed or modified in an organizational context. A company that's constantly change its policy or leadership can create instability among employees, leading stress and reduce productivity. Change is necessity, but when it is too frequent or poorly managed, it can lead to frustrations, uncertainty, and a lack of trust in the institutions. That's my answer.
Let's come to the next question. In what way can university help students prepare for a constantly changing job market? So, what is your opinion, Van?
Well, university play a key role in preparing students for the job market, especially as industry continue to evolve due to technology, globalization, and new trends. One of the most important ways uh, for universities can have is by offering up to offering the up-to-date or newest courses that reflect current job market demands. For example, many universities now offer programs in AI, artificial intelligence, digital marketing, and data science because their fields are growing rapidly. Another way those universities can prepare students is by focusing on practical skills and hands-on experience. Many institutions offer internship, cooperative education programs, and industry partnership, allowing students to gain real-world experience before they graduate. For example, engineering students may work on a real project with companies, while business students can intern at a major firm to learn about marketing, finance, and management. And that's my idea.
So how can company introduce training reducing employee motivation and performance? Thảo Hóa.
So for me, I think that company can introduce changes effectively without reducing their employee and motivation by some of the following strategy. First of all, is that I think that the company should provide the training and the support for their employee. Like if the change involve new technology or process or responsibility, so of course that the company should take the responsibility to offer the training program or like some workshop and some mentoring for the employee to help them adapt smoothly. And of course, providing the ongoing coaching or support can help them prepare before they have to change something in their work. The other strategy that I want to mention is that create a positive vision for the future. So the leader should focus on the benefits of change and like the leader should clarify clearly for their employees that if we change in this field or in this way can give us some which can give us which benefits something like that, both for company and both for and for the employees. So it can help the employees see how the change will lead to their career growth and then the better work conditions as well as improved the efficiency, which can motivate them to embrace it. And the last strategy that I want to tell is that um, the leader should communicate clearly with their employee. It's because the employee often release change due to the uncertainty and the fear of the unknown, as I mentioned before. So the organizations should provide clear and honest communication about what it will change next and why it's happening, and then how it will affect to the employee. Yeah, so I think that this strategy can help the company change effectively without reducing their employees' motivations. And that is my answer.
And question 9. What role does the government play in managing change in a country? Can you give an example of a successful or an unsuccessful national reform? Daza.
From my perspective, the government can play an important role in implementing policy that drive economic growth, social progress, or stability. For example, Singapore's transformation from a developing nation to a global financial hub, and through strategic reform in education, infrastructure, and business regulation, the government fosters economic success. On the other hand, an unsuccessful example is when Venezuela's economic policy which led to inflation and financial collapse due to mismanagement. That's my opinion. And let's come to the last question. If you could change one important thing in your university, workplace, or country, so what would it be and why? Mihai.
If I could change one important thing at my university, I would improve the teaching methods by integrating more technology into the classroom. This would help students access knowledge more easily, enhance interaction, and develop practical skills. Technology can also personalize learning, allowing students to study at their own pace. This is my opinion.
So that is the end of our discussion.